Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Spotlight 7 Andor One Way Out. Andor is like almost no other Star Wars series. It is very much a slow burn as it slowly introduces the character of Cassian Andor of Rogue One and his slow radicalization and incorporation into the rebellion. However, it all starts to come together in One Way Out, the episode in which he becomes a key part of a prison riot. It's a flawlessly executed piece of television, becoming a sort of prison escape movie in miniature. The episode of Andor also has its fair share of tragedy, as it's revealed that Kino Loy, a reluctant hero in his own right, can't swim and thus can't fully benefit from the prison riot of which he has been a key part. The episode is emotionally climactic, bringing many of the season's long simmering arcs to a pitch-perfect conclusion. Number 6. BoJack Horseman, Time's Arrow. Its premise: an anthropomorphic horse dealing with the collapse of his career might seem silly, but BoJack Horseman and its talking animals repeatedly proved its strength as a truly remarkable piece of animated television. Time's Arrow is everything that the series does well, with its unpacking of the title character's troubled youth and his parents' acrimony. It features the series' bleak sense of humor and wrenching pathos, and it even manages to contain a stunning revelation about a character and their familial relation to BoJack. The fact that it somehow makes even such a grim subject as dementia bleakly humorous and heartbreaking in equal measure is a testament to the strength of the series' writing and characterization. 5. Game of Thrones, The Last of the Starks. The final season of Game of Thrones might suffer from a few pacing problems, but overall it does a strong job of balancing moments of heightened action with quiet contemplation. The Last of the Starks, for example, shows the characters at Winterfell in Game of Thrones Season 8 after their climactic battle against the Night King, while also returning to the sort of political machinations that were always the series' strong suit. It is particularly notable for showing the extreme lengths to which Cersei will go to hold on to the Iron Throne, even if doing so means her own destruction. It is ultimately grounded by the performances from its lead cast, and Lena Headey in particular makes Cersei into a figure worthy of Shakespearean tragedy. Number 4. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The Gang Dines Out, an episode that amply displays many of the series' key strengths into the gang's usual chaos, with each of the core characters exhibiting their usual bad behavior, with typically hilarious if also deeply uncomfortable results. This episode, even more than most, highlights the ability of the central cast to engage in cringe-inducing behavior. It highlights the series' ability to make the audience laugh both at the characters and, unsettlingly, even at themselves. 3. Buffy the Vampire Slayer: The Body. Even though it was often filled with quippy dialogue, the TV series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer also contends with many real-life issues. This is particularly evident in The Body, in which Buffy has to deal with her mother's natural death and its aftermath. Unlike so many of the series' other episodes which focus on the supernatural, this one is surprising precisely because the issues it addresses are ones that have an impact on the world outside of the series itself, in addressing the universality of grief in the all-too-human world, The Body. Number 2. Game of Thrones: The Bells. The Bells is a truly remarkable piece of fantasy television, and it's one of those Game of Thrones episodes that helps to explain why the series was so popular. The highlight of this tense and explosive episode of Game of Thrones is when the bells ring and Daenerys finally goes mad and orders Drogon to burn King's Landing. Though her transformation was seemingly too abrupt to be believable, Emilia Clarke delivers an astounding performance, showing how even a character who was supposedly a hero could in the end become the very thing she so strenuously fought to destroy. More than anything else, though, The Bells shows the darkness to which even heroes can succumb, and as such, it punctures the myth of heroism itself. Number 1. Doctor Who Blink. Unlike most other episodes of Doctor Who, The link doesn't focus primarily on the Doctor. Instead, it focuses on a human, Sally Sparrow, as she tries to prevent a group of creatures known as the Weeping Angels from taking over the TARDIS, with only occasional advice from the Doctor via videotapes. The episode is particularly notable for the introduction to Doctor Who of the Weeping Angels, who are terrifying and deeply unsettling. The very real stakes of being sent back in time by the touch of a weeping angel, and the distance of the Doctor lent a frightening immediacy to the episode that isn't always present when the Time Lord is there to save the day. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.